HisGrace Gestio HAC is a bill and account management software designed for primary and secondary schools. It is a highly featured software that helps school administrators to manage the inflow and outflow of monies. You can get the download link in the description section below. After download, install the software. You will get the default username and password on the download page. We are prompted to register a session first, that is an academic session. So, add a new academic session. We add some classes. Let's add some students into the class. We can also add and edit students list through Microsoft Excel. We export first. Now we import the list. Now let's add the school bills account. As we can see, the salary is there as default and its account type is expenditure. First, let's add the account that will generate income for the school. Now let's add the account through which the school expenses will run. Now let's go for budgeting. Let's appropriate the percentage of total income into expenditure accounts. Select the name of the account, percentage of total income, the minimum balance that you want to maintain in that account. As we appropriate, we see the percentage of what has been appropriated and what has not been appropriated. The next button here is the expenditure account transactions. That is how money enters into the expenditure account and how money goes out. So for now, we still have zero balance because no transaction has taken place. Now let's add the student bills. When we right click a student, we see some options. We click on account profile. We add bill and amount. We can also add the bills at once for all the students in the class by clicking on the Add Bill button below. We now have the bill added to all students. You can as well add individually if their bill and amount differs. Now let's pay a student bill. Right click, click pay bill. We fill in the payer's name, payee's name, payment mode. We fill in the amount to pay and discounts if available. You can also add a note if necessary. Now the blinking red panel signifies that the student is owing. If it changes to blue, it signifies that the student is owing but has paid some amount recently, while the green panel signifies that the student is debt free. So we click pay. Now this is the receipt of our payments generated. This is green because all the bills have been paid. You can change the name of the school and the logo from settings. Change the border signature, the number of follow-up days, the accepted mode of payments, the users. Now we can view all receipts from here. We right click on an item and click view receipts. Now let's go to our dashboard. The dashboard is displaying the numerical and financial summary of the school. Now let's look at the students' owing debts. Click defaulters. The first tab displays all due defaulters. The second tab displays all overdue defaulters, that is, defaulters who have not paid since the specified number of days. The third tab displays defaulters who have paid partial payments recently. Now let's see our expenditure accounts. If we have some money there, since some students have paid some amount. Now we have money in our expenditure accounts which we can spend. Now let's add some staff. Go to staff, click on staff profile, click new staff. We fill in the details. Now let's make some payments from the school expenditure accounts. Let's assume we are spending money on rent. We select the account to be rent, add the payer and the payee's name, then we fill the items we rented and the amount. We click disburse. Now this is our voucher payment. Now let's also spend some funds on entertainment. Now let's go to the expenditure account transaction to see how money goes in and goes out. As you can see now at the bottom, you have some money in the accounts. Now let's pay some staff salary. If you want to deduct a staff salary, you can fill the amount. Click pay. Now let's click the view slip. This is the staff pay slip. The downward part displays the salary statistics for each month. You can go to staff to find all the salary payments on each teacher's account. Now let's go to our report to see how we are doing. Cash flow. You can change the report period to term or date range. But for now, let's choose term, since we don't have much entries by the day. Click generate. This cash flow statement shows how cash comes in and how cash goes out. We also have its summary at the top. Now, class bill statement. The bills of each class. The money expected and money paid from each students. Now let's also check individual student accounts. Let's check the payroll for January. The bill account. This displays the students who are billed to pay into this account. Now, expenses account statement is displaying the items the money is spent on. Now let's go to inventory. Let's click purchase order. Now what is purchase order? Purchase order is a commercial document used to request someone to supply something in return for payment and providing specifications and quantities. So first we add the vendors and supplier details. Now let's create an order. Oh no, we have no items to select from. So let's add the items first. Go to inventory, item category tab. We add the name of the categories of our items. We click manage item. Select the category of the item to add and the details. Now we have some items and categories. To edit an item or delete, you can right click on an item. Now let's go back to create our purchase order. Select the vendor, add item, select the item, fill in the quantity, purchase rate, discount if the vendor is willing. The amount will automatically fill up. Now let's add the delivery date, that is the date we are expecting the items from the supplier. You can also add some notes if necessary. Now this is our purchase order. You can send this to our vendor. You can send this to our vendor to supply us the items we want. Now when the items have been sent by the vendor and we have paid, we need to receive the item also in the application. So we go to inventory, we receive items. Now let's receive the items we have ordered. First we select the purchase order ID, then click receive. We input the quantity we received from the supplier, input the rate we have to sell it. It automatically fills the selling price and the profit to expect. Then we click save changes. The status of the order becomes closed because we have received all the items. Otherwise it remains open. Let's receive another order. Save changes. As you can see, the status is still open because we did not receive the full order. Now let us receive items we purchased without purchase order. Click add new stock item. Select the item we purchased, quantity, purchase rate, selling rate. The purchase amount is automatically calculated, same with the sales amount and expected profit. Then we add the item. Now let's go and see the available items in stock. Inventory. These are the available items. Unavailable items. Items that are still on order which we are yet to receive from the suppliers. Now let's go and add some inventory to student deals. New bill, add inventory tab. Now we see the available items and their quantity. So we select an item, input the quantity, so we get the amount automatically. You can also add a bulk item for all students in the class through the button below here. You can also add them individually if you want. Now let's pay the bill of this student. From the item under quantity, we input 1, that is the quantity the student is collecting as at the time of payment. Then we pay. So this is the receipt of payment showing the items as well. The gift item tab allows you to give an item to a student without paying. It can be a gift from the school for a job well done or for leniency's sake. This is our dashboard once again, showing the financial and numerical strength of the school at a glance, as well as the items available. Now let's see our profit and loss account report for inventory. We can also see the individual item account transactions, when it was bought and when it was sold. So we have the global term to set here, that is the current term of the session. With this, the application will be able to capture all transactions for that term.